And then I know you probably hate everybody always asking you about Kodak Black, but it's hard not to. You know, I did a sit-down interview with Kodak Black that didn't come out, but I was in Florida and did it. And he always, I feel like quite frequently will say that he wants y'all to be on good terms at some point, you know, and he even said it then. But how do you feel at this point now?
He's straight.
No, you don't think it?
He cool, he's straight.
Because y'all really was so tight, though. Like, and I know it's hard because people do affiliate with you guys with each other. It's hard, you know. Pompano Beach, it's like it's not like there's a ton of people.
Yeah, he good.
He's good. You like, no, I don't want to talk about him at all.
No, he good.
All right.
Kodak Black and Jack Boy. Their beef just keeps getting darker. It's already linked to the death of an innocent woman, but now the streets are whispering that things are far from over. The rumor mill is spinning like crazy, saying Jack Boy might have sent shooters after his old friend. 2 men got hit in Yak's own neighborhood. And today, we're breaking down why fans are convinced Jack Boy had something to do with that October 2025 hit. Deputies rolled up to the 1600 block of Northwest 10th Circle in Pompano Beach after gunshots tore through the night. They found 2 men on the ground, both bleeding out. The cops rushed them to the hospital, but one didn't make it. He passed before saying a single word. By the time the police arrived, the shooter was long gone, vanishing into the Florida night like a ghost. No one saw who pulled the trigger, and no one's talking. Now, if you know anything about Florida, you know it's full of wild spots where people move fast and don't think twice before squeezing the trigger. But Pompano Beach, that's a whole different energy. That's Kodak Black's home turf, the place that raised him. So when shots rang out there, fans immediately started connecting the dots back to Jack Boy. Right after the shooting, Jack Boy jumped on Instagram and made it even hotter. He posted a news clip about the shooting with a caption that hit deep. "Even though y'all don't like me, it's sad to see y'all boys keep dying every other week. Go get y'all CDL license, I got trucks, I'm gonna put y'all on." Then he doubled down, posting an IG story with Yak's track Before I Go, where Kodak raps, "Everybody going to die before I go." That move had fans saying Jack Boy was sending a warning that he'd outlive his rivals. Still, despite all the online drama and speculation, there's no real proof that Jack Boy had anything to do with that deadly shooting in Pompano Beach. But in this game, rumors can be just as dangerous as bullets. Jack Boy made it clear he's ready to spend his whole life behind bars before ever making peace with Kodak. That's some next-level pride. He basically said there's no coming back from what went down between them, no matter the cost.
You know what's one of the worst feelings ever, bro? It's falling out with one of your best friends. And knowing that you guys will never be friends ever again. Hey, I just might make you my babe. Stop playing. Y'all can finish the rest. But you see these 2 fellows right here, bro? These boys could have been the next Jay-Z, Kanye. Argue with your mama, argue with your daddy. But you see this right here, bro? They had the potential. They had the team chemistry, fam. That's what you really need in a friendship, and plus loyalty. But you know what could be a downfall in a friendship? Is money, jealousy, and when they get envious. And that's what caused their beef. Really could have been bigger than what they is now. One of the best duos out here in rap and hip-hop. It's crazy because they still 2 of my favorite artists. It sucks that they beef, bro. It's just ass.
Kodak didn't clap back directly at first, but he couldn't stay quiet for long. While streaming with a dude named Neon, Yak started talking wild and said straight up that he wanted to see Jack Boy gone for good. That one line had the internet on fire, with fans saying Yak had crossed the line big time. People started calling Kodak out, saying he was out of pocket for wishing death on Jack Boy, especially since law enforcement already believes some folks tried to take Jack out just to get attention from Kodak. It's like the beef turned into a dangerous game of street fame, where everyone's trying to prove something. The story goes back to 2023, when Jack Boy had a show in Sanford, Florida. After the concert, he and his crew jumped in their Sprinter van and hit the road. But 6 cars full of armed men were waiting in the cut. The shooters moved in, but they hit the wrong target. At the same time, a group of innocent women was cruising in a similar Sprinter, and that's the van the gunman lit up instead. What was meant to be a hit on Jack Boy turned into a tragic mess that shocked everyone. The shooters went wild, unloading bullets into that van thinking Jack Boy was inside. But instead of catching their target, they hit the wrong people. 6 innocent women who had nothing to do with the beef. It was a complete tragedy. One woman, named Princess Tolliver, lost her life, and 5 of her friends were seriously injured. They weren't at Jack Boy's concert or involved in any street drama. They were just trying to make it home that night. After the chaos, police moved fast and rounded up 13 men connected to a Crip set from Seminole County known as On Top Forever, or OTF. Kodak never faced any charges for the situation, but investigators claimed that members of OTF had been watching the beef between Kodak and Jack Boy online and decided to step in, trying to earn some street clout by taking Jack Boy out. It was like they wanted to turn social media tension into a real-life war. Shootings at concerts aren't rare in the rap world, but this one felt different. Somebody clearly had a serious grudge against Jack Boy. It didn't stop at the show. Not long after, rumors started spreading that gunmen tried to ambush him again, this time at his own crib inside a gated community. Word on the street was that Jack Boy's brother got hit in the chaos and had to be airlifted to the hospital. But Jack Boy didn't back down. He jumped on IG Live right after, clowning the shooters for missing him and acting like nothing could touch him. The energy was cold. He was basically saying, "Y'all tried, but I'm still standing." Things went quiet for a bit after Jack Boy's people got caught in crossfire in 2024, but peace never lasts long in this saga. By January 2025, Jack Boy spotted Kodak's custom Jeep and posted a photo with it, sending a loud message. He could still reach Yak whenever he wanted. Kodak fired back the next day, brushing it off and saying he wasn't worried about a thing. The tension was back, and both sides were once again on edge. Kodak didn't let the drama slow him down. He kept it moving. Getting invited to the White House was a massive win for Kodak, a moment that showed just how far he'd come from the streets of Pompano Beach.
I got the lyric. It said, "I'd change my life tonight if Donald Trump reduced my sentence." He not only reduced his sentence, he pardoned you.
All that good.
It's hard. That's hard. It's never been done before. Yeah, how did that happen? Like, you in the cell and they just said...
He Gemini again. He a Gemini like me. His birthday 3 days after my and I boy, like, he be vibing out here too.
What?
Trump is a Gemini?
I didn't know that. Hey.
Yeah, I'm a Gemini.
Are you Gemini when you're
28th. May 28th.
Okay, my 6'11", my 6'11", Trump 6'14".
But not everyone was celebrating. Jack Boy jumped online and started roasting him, calling him a crackhead and saying the whole thing was a joke. Jack Boy's been on that wave for a while now, calling Kodak a junkie and accusing him of blackballing him in the rap game before spiraling into drug use. He's been throwing shade nonstop, saying Kodak's success came at the cost of his own downfall. And honestly, Jack Boy isn't the only one side-eyeing Yak's behavior. Fans started questioning Kodak too, especially after his Wild Drink Champs interview in 2023. He looked out of it, slurring words and moving strange. Things only got worse when Yak was arrested a few months later for alleged cocaine possession. He tried clearing it up by saying he was just sipping lean when the cops picked him up, but that didn't stop the rumors from spreading fast. Kodak denied the cocaine charge and called it fake, but then he went live and made a shocking confession. He told fans, "I done smoked meth before." That line had the whole internet losing its mind. Kodak kept insisting he wasn't a junkie, but his actions told a different story. Not long after denying the rumors, he made headlines again for wilding out, literally throwing rocks at a reporter who tried to question him. The moment was caught on camera, and it had everyone saying Yak was losing control. Then, in May 2025, Kodak dropped a fiery freestyle on the Radar, showing that no matter what people say, he's still one of the most unpredictable voices in the game. In the freestyle, he rapped, "Still dropping bodies and albums, count 'em. Got a Phantom and a Lambo, 2 mansions and a Chevy. Tell them kids I ain't they stepdaddy. Young dude with a meth habit, still flashy." Fans went crazy. Some thought he was trolling. Others thought he was confessing way too much. By October 2025, Yak hopped on live again to clear things up, saying he wasn't tweaking on meth. But he admitted once more, "I tried it though." That statement just added more fuel to the already wild speculation about his lifestyle and mental state. During that same live session, Jack Boy couldn't resist jumping into the chaos. He called Yak a crackhead again and dropped another bomb, saying he had flown all the way to Haiti to meet up with a Woo lady. According to Jack, that's the real reason Kodak's been falling off. In Haitian culture, Woo ladies are known for practicing voodoo, and fans immediately started connecting the dots. Jack Boy claimed he used spiritual energy to get back at Kodak, and that stirred up even more drama, especially since Yak's father is Haitian, and Kodak himself has mentioned voodoo before. On his track, Voodoo with Future, Kodak rapped, "I pray to the angels, but the devil is stronger, wondering why I'm in hell still. Nobody's nice, nobody cares." That line hit harder after Jack's claims. Not long after making those statements, Jack Boy released his own track titled Woo Lady, firing back with the line, "Ain't gotta go see no woo lady. What you think my grandma for? My granny played with voodoo. I feel like Fool made 100 off a glitch." The message was clear. He didn't need anyone else's magic to go against Yak because power already ran in his blood. The tension between them had turned spiritual, street, and personal, all at once. "Now I'm only in the studio. Okay, cool, let's go. Talking mess. Better not be at that stove." That's how Jack Boy came in, setting the tone for his next round of shots at Kodak. The tension exploded again when Jack called Kodak out for teaming up with none other than 6ix9ine. Fans couldn't believe it. Kodak had always preached about hating snitches, so seeing him in the studio with one of the most infamous ones in hip-hop had everyone's jaw on the floor. The internet went crazy. People flooded Yak's comments calling him a sellout, but industry figure Wack 100 jumped in to defend him, claiming Kodak only did the collab because he got paid a massive $1 million and even received a Rolls Royce for the feature. Still, that explanation didn't sit right with Jack Boy, who fired back hard in his raps. He said, "Quit acting tough, the weakest boy. I know the real you, just a show. Even with $1 million, that money can't unlame you. You did a song with the Rat for $1 million. No real street dude respect you. You surrounded by soft people, so none of them gon' check you." That verse hit like a bomb, and fans were split. Some backed Kodak for making business moves, while others said he betrayed his whole image for a bag. But it wasn't just Jack Boy who took issue with Yak linking up with 6ix9ine. A man named Billy Yado, allegedly tied to the old Treyway crew, spoke out too. He once tried to hunt down 6ix9ine himself, and when he heard Kodak dropped a track with him, Billy went on No Jumper and said straight up that Kodak was banned from Brooklyn for it. That statement stirred even more chaos, making it clear that Yak's decision had serious street consequences, and Jack Boy didn't stop there. Every bar sounded like a direct hit at Kodak. He wasn't holding anything back, calling Yak out for switching sides and flexing fake power. Then, on another live, Jack Boy took things even further. He accused Kodak of snitching back when they were locked up together in 2018. According to Jack, he was chilling on the cell block smoking weed when Yak allegedly ratted him out. After that, Kodak supposedly got moved into protective custody for his own safety. Jack Boy went off, saying Kodak had no real loyalty and that his street image was fake. He didn't stop there either. Jack Boy started saying Kodak's music was falling off and told him to go get his CDL and start driving trucks. That line had fans laughing, but also stirred a whole new round of drama online. But here's the twist. Jack Boy's own numbers started slipping too. Back in his prime, he was racking up millions of views with every drop. But lately, a lot of his new tracks struggled to even hit 500,000. To keep his bag steady, Jack Boy made a smart business move. He invested in a restaurant called Pierre Pierre with his partner Cliché Hill out in Oakland. For a minute, it looked like he was building something real outside the rap game. But then, tragedy hit again. The restaurant was reportedly over a year behind on rent and about to shut down when, on May 2nd, 2025, everything went left. Someone pulled up and started shooting into the restaurant, hitting 2 people inside. The place that was supposed to be Jack Boy's new start turned into another headline full of violence and chaos. And then it seemed like no matter how far he tried to move from the streets, the drama always found its way back to him. Nobody knows who actually pulled the trigger that night, but the streets started buzzing with rumors that the shooting was tied to Jack Boy and Kodak's never-ending beef. The tension between them had spilled out of music and into real life once again. After the chaos, Cliché Hill, Jack Boy's business partner, started a GoFundMe to raise cash to fix up their restaurant after the shooting. But just when they thought things couldn't get worse, someone came back and smashed the restaurant's windows with bricks. It felt like someone was sending a clear message. Before Jack Boy and Hill could even move the restaurant to a safer spot, the landlord kicked them out completely. On top of that, a restaurant company hit them with a lawsuit, claiming they owed over $10,000 in unpaid rent. It was blow after blow. What was supposed to be Jack Boy's clean business move turned into another round of bad luck and controversy. At the same time, both Jack Boy and Kodak seemed to be far from their glory days. But interestingly, some insiders are saying Kodak's wild behavior might just be an act. A streamer named Zoe linked up with Yak in the studio and later revealed that when the cameras were off, he was a totally different person. She said Kodak came across as calm and focused, nothing like the chaotic image he shows the public. Still, Jack Boy wasn't buying it. He went online claiming Kodak's money was drying up and that he wasn't really ballin' like before. But Kodak quickly shut that talk down. He dropped $800,000 on a brand new diamond piece just to prove he's still shining. Fans couldn't stop talking about it, saying Yak was flexing just to remind everyone who's still winning. Jack Boy didn't stop there though. He kept saying Kodak had no real street ties. But then things got intense. While Kodak was arguing with a random dude on IG Live, the guy dissed him hard, saying, "Yak never put in any real work in the streets." The next day, that same guy got caught slipping by some other dudes who stomped him out on camera. The footage spread fast online, and everyone immediately linked it to Kodak. There's no real proof that Yak sent anyone after him, though. Some sources claim those guys just handled it because the dude was talking reckless in their hood. Still, the timing had fans convinced this beef was getting more dangerous by the day. Beefing with Jack Boy brought chaos into Kodak's world. But lately, it seems like Yak might be trying to move different. He dropped a new track called How to Let Go, where he opens up about wanting to leave the street life behind. In the song, he raps, "Trying to find a way, doing something different. Leave the street life behind without me dissing it. All this killing seem like it ain't no ending. My lil homie had big dreams. Now he a memory. That's a deep shift for Kodak, showing he's reflecting on all the loss that's come with the fame and the street energy. But while Yak seems to be looking for peace, Jack Boy is still on war mode. He's been saying that Kodak started the whole beef, but now he's so deep in it that he's talking about catching a life sentence before he ever squashes it. That's wild. Pure emotion driving everything at this point. Since Jack Boy's restaurant shut down and his music hasn't been hitting like it used to, many fans think that keeping the beef alive might be the only way for him to stay in the spotlight. Meanwhile, Kodak hasn't been firing back much lately. Instead, he's been taking little shots at NBA YoungBoy. The crazy part? That whole situation might have been what started all this in the first place. Their fallout goes back to when Kodak was locked up. Jack Boy allegedly sparked a beef with YoungBoy, but some say Kodak was the one who took the first swing. Once YoungBoy got out and dropped his new album in 2025, Yak jumped on IG calling it trash. Things escalated fast. While YoungBoy was performing in Miami, Kodak flew in on a helicopter and threw a yacht party right outside the show. That move had everyone talking. Then it got even messier when rumors started flying that YoungBoy hooked up with one of Kodak's exes, Mellow Rax, and allegedly gave her something serious. Yak didn't hold back. He clapped back in a track saying, "There go that man again, giving people beats." YoungBoy hasn't responded to any of it. He's been staying quiet, focusing on his own lane. It doesn't look like that situation's going to explode anytime soon. But when it comes to Kodak and Jack Boy, that's a whole different story. This feud has already cost lives, and Jack Boy's been acting like he wants every bit of smoke that comes with it. Nobody knows what's next, but one thing's for sure. This drama is far from over. What do you think is really going to happen between Kodak and Jack Boy? Will Yak finally walk away from the streets, or will Jack Boy pull him right back in? Drop your thoughts below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment to keep up with all the wildest stories here on Clouded Fame.